is Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television. My name is Joshua Isha, welcoming you to yet another interesting episode of your program Back to Farm. Back to Farm is a program that tells you all you need to know so you can actually take up your hoe and of course get into that so we can actually make Nigeria self-sufficient when it comes to production of food, crops and animals. And today on the program Back to Farm, we'll be looking at how to start a lucrative beans farming business in Nigeria. We'll be looking at how to start a lucrative beans farming business in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. Beans is one of the most consumed staple foods in Nigeria, alongside rice and cassava. Also, it is one of the most affordable source of protein. Interestingly, despite the massive consumption of beans in the country, a significant proportion of beans consumed is imported from Niger Republic. There is an urgent need for more beans farmers to bridge market demand as its ventures guarantees prospective returns on investment. Take a look.
Beans farming is an important aspect of agriculture in Nigeria and Africa. Beans, also known as cowpea, are common staple food in many African countries, especially in Nigeria, where they are a major source of protein for millions of people. The demand for beans is high, both domestically and internationally, making beans farming a profitable business venture. In Nigeria, beans are cultivated in almost all states of the country, with the northern region being the major producer, according to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS). Beans farming accounts for about 3% of Nigerian gross domestic product. The country is the largest producer of cow beans in the world, accounted for about 65% of the global production. Furthermore, the Food and Agriculture Organization report that Africa accounts for about 50% of the world total production of beans. The global demand for beans continues to rise, and this presents an export opportunity for Nigeria and African beans farmers. In 2020 alone, the total export value of Nigerian beans was about $3 million, with Niger, Ghana, and Burkina Faso being the major export destination. Furthermore, the African Continental Free Trade Agreement provides a platform for beans farmers to access a wider market across the continent. With the vast arable land in Nigeria and Africa, favorable weather conditions and a growing population, beans farming presents a great opportunity for farmers and entrepreneurs to invest in and contribute to the growth of the agricultural sector in Nigeria. Now, what is beans? Beans are a type of legume that belong to the family Fabaceae and scientifically known as Phaseolus vulgaris. They are a rich source of protein, dietary fiber, and complex carbohydrate. Beans are a staple crop in Nigeria and Africa, where they are grown extensively for food, animal feed, and export. They come in a variety of types, including black beans, navy beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans. Now let's talk about what beans farming in Nigeria and Africa is all about. Beans farming involves the cultivation and harvesting of different varieties of beans for either commercial or sustenance purpose. It is an agricultural practice that requires proper planning, management, and execution to ensure a good yield. Beans are an important source of protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, and play a significant role in the diet of millions of people in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. This agricultural activity is becoming increasingly popular as a source of income and food security for rural and urban farmers. The process of beans farming includes some preparation, planting, weeding, pests, and disease control and harvesting. It is versatile and adaptable farming activity that can be carried out in different agroecological zones across Nigeria and Africa. Now, let's talk about benefits of beans farming in Nigeria and Africa. Beans are a rich protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making it an excellent food for human consumption. Beans farming is a profitable venture as it's highly demanded commodity in both the local and international market. Beans farming contributes to food security and it provides a source of protein for both human and animal consumption. Beans are legumes and they have the ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen, thereby reducing the need for synthetic fertilizer and promoting soil health. Beans farming provides employment opportunities for both skilled and unskilled laborers, thereby reducing the rate of unemployment in the country. Beans farming can also be used as a form of crop rotation, thereby reducing soil erosion and promoting soil fertility. Beans contains antioxidants that help reduce the risk of chronic disease such as cancer and diabetes. Beans have the ability to tolerate drought, making it a suitable crop for regions with low rainfall. Beans farming can improve the livelihood of farmers as it provides a source of income and can help to reduce poverty in rural areas. Beans farming requires good agricultural practices such as proper soil preparation, good seed selection, and effective pest and disease management, thereby promoting the adaptation of suitable agriculture. Now, let's talk about health benefits of beans. Beans are low in saturated fat and high in fiber, making them a great addition to a heart-healthy diet. The soluble fiber in beans help to lower cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart diseases. Beans are a good source of both soluble and insoluble fiber, which can help promote healthy digestion and prevent constipation. The low glycemic index of beans makes them an excellent food choice for those looking to regulate their blood sugar level. These high fiber content also slow down the absorption of glucose, which can help prevent spikes in blood sugar levels. Beans are a low calorie, high fiber food that can help you full and satisfy, making them an excellent food choice for weight management. The vitamin B6 in beans help to improve brain function and cognitive abilities, while the iron in beans help to promote healthy blood flow to the brain. Beans are a rich source of antioxidants and phytonutrients that help to boost the immune system and protect the body from disease and infection. The high fiber content of beans can help to reduce the risk of cholesterol cancer, while the phytochemicals in beans have been shown to have anti-cancer properties. The high level of vitamin A in beans are essential for maintaining health eyesight and preventing age-related muscular degeneration. The high level of calcium and magnesium in beans help to promote strong bones and prevent osteoporosis. The low glycemic index of beans combined with their high fiber content help to regulate blood sugar level and reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The amino acid tryptophan in beans help to regulate mood and promote feelings of well-being. The vitamin C and zinc in beans help to promote healthy skin and prevent skin damage from the sun and other environmental factors. The antioxidants in beans have anti-inflammatory properties, which can help to reduce inflammation in the body and prevent chronic diseases. The magnesium and tryptophan in beans help to promote relaxation and improve sleep quality. The soluble fiber in beans help to reduce cholesterol levels, lower blood pressure, and prevent the development of cardiovascular disease. Let's look at the business opportunities in beans farming in Nigeria and Africa as large. Beans farming presents an opportunity. Beans farming presents an opportunity for export. Nigeria is one of the largest producers of beans in the world, and exporting can generate foreign exchange. Retail is one of the primary business opportunities in beans farming. The beans can be sold directly to consumers in markets or through online platforms. Another business opportunity in beans farming is the sale of beans to wholesale, who will then distribute to retailers. The beans can be processed into other products such as flour, canned beans, and bean snacks, presenting an opportunity for processing businesses. The distribution of beans and beans products from the farm to the markets and other outlets is another business opportunity. Experienced beans farmers can offer consulting services to new or struggling farmers, providing them with guidance on how to increase yield and improve the quality of the beans. Beans farmers can sell high-quality bean seeds to other farmers who want to start beans farming or improve their yield. Transportation is an important part of beans farming, as it is necessary to move the beans from the farm to the market. Entrepreneurs can start on a transportation business that caters to the needs of beans farmers. Farmers need fertilizer to improve the quality and yield of their crops. Entrepreneurs can start a business selling fertilizer to beans farmers. Technology plays a crucial role in modern agriculture. Entrepreneurs can start a business providing technological solutions such as mobile app, farm management software, and drones to beans farmers, making their work easier and more efficient. Basic facts about beans farming in Nigeria and Africa. Beans are a significant source of protein and other nutrients for millions of people in Nigeria and Africa. Nigeria is the largest producer of beans in Africa and the third largest producer in the world after India and Brazil. The demand for beans and other legumes is growing globally, driven by increasing health consciousness and changing food habits. Beans farming is a source of income for many farmers in Nigeria and Africa, especially smallholder farmers. Beans can be grown in different parts of Nigeria and Africa, with the major producing states in Nigeria being Kano, Kaduna, Plateau, and Bauchi. Beans can be intercropped with other crops such as maize, cassava, and yams, which can enhance the productivity of the farm. There are different varieties of beans grown in Nigeria and Africa, including black-eyed beans, white beans, brown beans, and others. Beans farming can be done using different methods, including intercropping, monocropping, and conservation agriculture. The use of improved seed varieties, fertilizer, and other farm inputs can increase the yield and quality of beans produced. Beans can be processed in different products such as bean flour, cake, and others, which can be sold for a higher value. Beans are used in different local dishes in Nigeria and Africa, such as moi moi, akara, and others. Beans farming can help to improve soil health by fixing nitrogen in soil, which can enhance the productivity of the farm. Beans are a climate-resilient crop as they can tolerate droughts and other adverse weather conditions. Beans farming can contribute to reducing poverty and improving food security in Nigeria and Africa, especially in rural areas. The export market for beans and other legumes is growing, with Nigeria and Africa having the potential to tap into the market and earn foreign exchange. Now, let's look at types of beans farming businesses in Nigeria. Beans farming can be done in various ways, and there are different types of businesses that can be established around it in Nigeria. Here are some of the types of beans farming business. Commercial beans farming. These involve large-scale production of beans for sale in the market. Small-scale beans farming. This is the production of beans on a small scale, usually for substances or local market. Contract farming. In this type of beans farming, farmers enter into agreement with processors or exporters to supply beans based on certain conditions. Organic beans farming. This is the production of beans without the use of chemical, fertilizer, pesticide, or herbicide. Value-added beans product. This type of business involves processing beans into the products like flour, snack, or beverages. Now, let's look at types of beans used for beans farming in Nigeria and Africa. Beans farming in Nigeria and Africa has a wide range of types of beans that can be cultivated, and each type has its unique features and benefits. Here are some of the common types of beans used for beans farming in Nigeria and Africa. Number 1, cowpea, also known as black eye pea. It is one of the most widely cultivated beans in Nigeria and Africa. Cowpea is a valuable crop because it is drought tolerant and can grow in various soil types. Soybean. Soybean is a legume that is rich in protein and is used for making soy milk and other products. It is also used as a source of protein in animal feed. Bambara nuts. Bambara nut is a type of bean that is mostly grown in West Africa. It is a good source of protein and can be used in various dishes. Lima bean. Lima bean are an excellent source of protein and can be used in soups, stews, and salads. Kidney beans. Kidney beans are known for their red color and kidney shape. They are used in various dishes and are a good source of protein. Mung bean. Mung bean are a type of legume that is high in protein and is used in various Asian dishes. Now, let's talk about the planting and harvesting season for beans in Nigeria. The planting season for beans in Nigeria and Africa typically starts from April to June during the rainy season. Beans thrive in moist soil, and ideal temperature range for growth is between 18 degrees centigrade and 30 degrees centigrade. The harvesting period for beans in Nigeria and Africa usually starts from September to November, depending on the variety of beans planted. The beans pods are usually harvested when they have matured and plants have started to dry up. Now, let's look at how to start beans farming in Nigeria. Number 1, conduct market research. The first thing in starting any business is to conduct market research. Research on the demand of beans, the types of beans that are in demand, the competition, the local and international market, and the price of beans. 2. Develop a business plan. Develop a business plan that outlines your production goals, target market, pricing, marketing, sales strategy, and financial projections. Acquire farmland. Acquire suitable farmlands with suitable soil and climate conditions for beans cultivation. The land should be cleared, plowed, and prepared for planting. Seed selection. Select high-quality seeds that are disease-free and are of good genetic stock. Choose the appropriate bean variety that suits the climate and soil type in your region. Now, planting. Plant the beans at the beginning of the rainy season. When the soil is moist, make holes about 5 cm deep and space them about 15 to 20 cm apart. Drop 1 or 2 seeds per hole and cover with soil. Weeding. Remove weeds from the field regularly to allow the beans to grow freely. Fertilization. Apply organic or inorganic fertilizer to the field before planting to improve soil fertility. Now, let's talk about harvesting. Beans mature after 90 to 120 days, depending on the variety. Check the pods for maturity and pick them when the pods are turned brown and crispy. Store the harvest beans in a cool, dry place. Now, starting a beans farming can be very profitable if necessary. Steps are taken to ensure profitability. Finally, let's look at challenges of beans farming in Nigeria and Africa. Beans plants are susceptible to pests and disease, which can cause insignificant damage to crop if not controlled effectively. The quality of seed used for planting is crucial to the success of crop, and the availability of high-quality seed can be limited. In areas with insufficient rainfall, beans farming requires irrigation, and the lack of access to water can make it challenging to grow the crop. Beans farming is often done on hilly or sloping terrain, which make it vulnerable to soil and erosion. Beans require a lot of nutrients to grow, and soil with low fertility can affect the yield and quality of the crop. The lack of adequate storage fertility can result in spoilage of loss of harvested crop. Farmers may not have access to credit to finance their beans farming cultivation, making it challenging in purchase of inputs, equipment, and higher level. The cost of fertilizer, pesticides, and herbicide can be high, making it difficult for farmers to afford them.
Welcome back. It's still a program Back to Farm where we look at a lucrative way to go into beans farming. In conclusion, we will say beans farming in Nigeria and Africa is a promising business opportunity with a wide range of benefits and opportunities for entrepreneurs. It is a major source of food and income for smallholder farmers and provide opportunities for large-scale commercial farming as well. Some of the benefits of beans farming include high yield potential, good nutrition, and a wide range of market opportunities. There are several types of beans farming businesses, including commercial beans farming, subsistence farming, and value-added processing. Different types of beans are also grown and marketed, including cowpea, soybeans, and kidney bean. Whichever one you choose to grow, but rest assured that you can actually make a fortune in beans farming.